Pioneer Venus Orbiter by Kaylee Hare. Time and distance to Venus. The Pioneer Space Orbiter launched on a mission to Venus on May 20th, 1978 from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The Venus multiprobe detached and was sent to orbit Venus on December 4th, 1978. The total trip to from Earth to Venus was 6 months. When the multiprobe detached, the Pioneer and the multiprobe were only 11 minutes apart when it reached Venus. It took a total of 14 to 15 years to orbit Venus. The Pioneer orbiter disintegrated while entering the Venus atmosphere in 1992. Also, only one multiprobe was able to make it back to Earth in time. Orbit purpose. The primary objective to Venus was to investigate the solar wind in the Venus environment, also to map Venus's surface through a radar imaging system, also to study the characteristics of the upper atmosphere and ionosphere. The data concluded that Venus was much smoother and spherical than Earth. The infrared observations concluded a clearing in the planet's atmosphere, and that there were many lightning storms, but no magnetic fields. Effect of life on Earth. Earth slows down when Venus starts catching up on its orbit around the Sun, but starts accelerating when Venus pulls ahead. Also, Venus is thought to dominate the gravitational effects on Earth. Also concluded the Doppler radar, which the Pioneer Venus orbiter was used to map Venus, improved meteorology, and etc. Advances. The most important piece of information was that scientists were able to map all of Venus, also to resolve features as small as 80 kilometers. Technological advances are that they made several observations of comets with the ultraviolet spectrometers, revealed much data such as features of the planet and atmosphere. Most importantly, the Doppler radar is used in our everyday lives, and it was used to map Venus and Earth, the first map of the whole entire Earth. The radar is used in meteorology, satellites, radar guns, radiology, and healthcare. Interesting information. The Pioneer cost $125 million to operate and build for the first 10 years. The Venus surface temperature is mostly 493 degrees Celsius or 919 degrees Fahrenheit. Was able to observe Halley's Comet while orbiting and collecting data from Venus, which we cannot see from Earth. And that is my presentation on the Venus orbiter.